I am Precious Amayo. Now, Adamawa State is the home of the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party. It is also the home of the wife of the president of the country. But what are his chances in his home state, and that's Atiku Abubakar? We know that candidates have been going around in that state trying to sort of campaign to voters. It is almost like a do-or-die affair because Atiku has to prove that he can win his state. And APC is also geared up to take that state. Now, where APC is gaining grounds in that state after the governorship candidate of the APC, Aisha Binani, was reinstated by the appeal court in Yola. Now, with this settled, what is the chances of the incumbent Amadu Fintiri of the PDP and the APC governorship candidate, Aisha Binani? To talk about this is the Director General, Media and Communications to the Governor of Adamawa State, Solomon Kumanga. And also joining me is the Secretary, the Public Committee of the APC Presidential Council in Adamawa State. Good to have you, both of you gentlemen. All right, let me begin with Mr. Solomon Kumanga, who I'm guessing you are the, let me begin with the APC, the Secretary of the APC Presidential Council, Public Committee rather. We understood some time ago that Amadu Fintiri he denied President Buhari the use of the Ribadu Square, but we're also hearing now that that was for the governorship campaign, flag off of the governorship campaign. But we hear that that has been settled. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, to begin with government and the state governor, probably after the back and forth about the approval for the venue, actually, the governor decided, because of what he feels, probably to safeguard himself and to protect himself from getting the votes that he thinks he was going to get in the general election, by giving the Presidential Campaign Council the approval to use the venue on the 18th, but denied the state governorship candidate from using the venue on the 9th. And then after all the back and forth, again, the two campaign rallies were fused together to hold on the 9th because President Muhammadu Buhari, governorship candidate, and then the governor decided later on to say he is going to allow the venue to be used on the 9th. So I don't know the rationale which he used after officially writing to the chief of staff in the State House in Abuja to say that the venue will not be available on the 9th, and they gave an excuse that he cannot guarantee the president's security outside the Ribadu Square, which he thinks is more secured. But here you are talking to the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces. So when you're talking about security, he should have more info from security agencies to know where he is secured and where he's not secured. But to give that as an excuse is just to find a flimsy excuse to be able to deny the governorship candidate the venue. But I think if what the state government said, that extensive work is going on at the Ribadu Square, which is not going to permit them to allow the governorship candidate to use the venue, and they are going to hasten work to finish it on the 18th, then what has changed between the 2 days to be able to allow the APC to use the venue on the 9th? So the president is going to be at that venue and not Ribadu Square, so they can go ahead with the construction work and the repairs they are undertaking at the Ribadu Square.
But let me ask you, because the reason that was given for the initial denial or rejection of the use of that venue is that it is under renovation. Is Ribadu Square under renovation or not?
I think the work that is going on is that of drainages. The main structure and the schematics of the Ribadu Square is not affected. And I want to let you know, for those who know Adamawa State very well, the VIP entrance that is facing the deputy governor's office gate is just, they are facing each other. That gate can still be accessed by the VIPs. And the other gates that the construction work is going on of drainages, that gate can also be used if the government wants it to be used. And I wanted to let you know that that same venue was used by the governor the night of 31st into the 1st to do the New Year celebration. That same venue was used on the 1st by some artists to celebrate the new year. So between that point and the 7th, the government is given an excuse that the construction worker, the company, is going to resume work on the 7th. And so the venue cannot be available on the 9th because work is going to be ongoing at that point. So what has changed? My question is, what has changed in these 2 days? Is the governor still suspending the construction company from resuming work? If that is so why was that concession not being decided that we should stick to the alternative venue that we've gotten, not to be toyed around with, because the government cannot be trusted. They can still go ahead on the eve of Sunday night to tell us that the venue is not going to be available on the night. So we are not ready to be stranded. So the alternative venue is more secure, is owned by a member of APC. It is owned by one of the House of Reps candidates of APC, and work, as I'm talking to you now, work has gone advanced stage to make the venue ready, and the venue will be ready by tomorrow for the flag off both of the presidential campaign and the governorship campaign on Monday.
Just to be clear, you are not holding your campaign at the Ribadu Square?
Ribadu Square is out of it. We are not holding it at Ribadu Square.
I would live in Ondo State.
Hey, easy man we want. See, everybody vote for Jagaban. Hey, come on, see. Come 2023, Jagaban for the office, share you me. Jagaban for the PDP, Jagaban for the office, share you me. Body go Jagaban no lese, ebi loka, tunubu na riwe, shetima onike, ebi loka. See, everybody vote for Jagaban. He's the man we want. Everybody vote for Jagaban. Hey, if you love Jagaban, wave your hand. Jagaban. Come on, see. Everybody vote for